What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Have you ever been in a sleepover going over your fictional crushes and you happen to mention the man that looks like he came out of a dumpster being someone you would bend over backwards in, and then were viciously beaten with sticks and kicked out of the slumber party? Oh, that's just a me experience? Oh, I thought we were bonding. Well, today we're gonna recreate that environment because I'm going to judge your hear me outs viciously with no regard for your safety or emotions. Everyone who entered didn't know what they were getting into. I collected all of your opinions in a Google form and I mashed them up into a tier list and we're gonna rank them because I thought it would be fun. Okay. I'm gonna tell you the ranks. So at the very bottom we have Boy, shut up and suck on this big bang. I am outing myself as a slushy noobs enthusiast. This tier is for those who make an error in their ways and they just suggest an actual hot person. Like Caitlin, we all know Ghostface is hot. You don't have to put him on a hear me out list. Next is guillotine. This is for those who deserve medieval torture for the things that they have suggested are hot. Next is I would suggest therapy. We want better for you. We do. Next is I'm listening. My toes are quivering a bit, you know. Back arching. I don't know why I got so freaky. On top is where my clothes at. Because just seeing this character, like, my clothes seem to have fallen off my body. And this is my very scientifical ranking system. So now let's just begin judging. Now the first one is actually one that I suggested. That's Goofy from the Goofy movie. Now, a couple of you agreed with me. He's just such a good dad and so caring. And I want him to spread his goof inside of me. I need the guillotine. I'm gonna put him where my clothes at because I'm always right. I don't make the rules here. Next is the blue M&M. I'm more of a brown M&M girl. I'm gonna put him in I'm listening. I see it, but it's like there's better M&Ms. Personally, quickfire, brown M&M, green M&M, yellow M&M, blue M&M, orange M&M, red M&M on the bottom. Next is Bob Ross, which we all know how I feel about him. The way he speaks, you know he gently talks you through it. Whoa, I'm sorry. Bob Ross, God rest his soul. I'm sorry. Yeah. I still stand by those statements. Where my clothes at? That's all I gotta say. I was having devious thoughts at a young age. Like when my mom was probably like, oh my god, she's like learning art. No, Miss Girl, when I was watching, I was storing that knowledge in my goon cave. Miss Frizzle. I love Miss Frizzle. I will say though, Miss Frizzle is devious. Like the things she did to those kids. But she killed one of them in space. She shrunk and went in one of their noo-noos. But I support women's rights and wrongs, so back arching. I can respect you as human beings so far, but not for long. Pangea. What? Pangea, for those suffering too much brain rot, when the earth was all formed together, like before it split apart. I actually don't know whether it's real or not. I'm gonna suggest therapy for you. Like, I get it, but it's like, you should be concerned if I get it, so. Robbie from Victorious, and this person says, we know he whimpers. I don't disagree with the statement, but I think Robbie's a freak. People who have a puppet are my biggest ick. If I see you, I'm evacuating the premises. I'm very confused whether he's actually controlling the puppet or if the puppet's a sentient being. But his avatar is cute. I'm just gonna suggest therapy. Not the guillotine yet, but it's close. Nightwing. Boy, shut up and sink on this big thing.
Sorry, no superpowers for your collar to turn off.
I would crawl through rocks and glass razor blades to even suck on it. I don't know how to end the sentence in a PG way. My ovaries are still recovering from the edits I've seen of this man. Like, no one's saying he's a hear me out. Everyone knows. The human brain. There was no other explanation. Like, really, like, the only way, sexually speaking, to interact with the brain would be like a lobotomy. That doesn't seem very pleasant. So, guillotine. Lily from Duolingo. This shit pissed me off. Lily is my op in Duolingo. She's calling me 24/7 saying, hey, you can call me and interact with me, but only if you pay me. Girl, I don't want to talk to you. Stop hitting my line. I didn't give you my number. Okay? She's like acting like she's too good for me, yet she's obsessed with me. I don't know if is she a kid? Is she a child? I don't know. Guillotine. Lego Batman. Back arching. But it's like not normal Batman, only Lego Batman. I don't know what it says about me mentally speaking. I probably need help. Then we have the wave from Moana. And when I read this, I was like, what are you talking about? And then I Googled it. I said, oh, y'all some freaky gals. I see the vision, but it's like, you watched Moana and you were thinking about, oh, I want that wave. to touch my lady loins in parts that's never been touched before. So I'm gonna suggest therapy. And then the lava mountain from Moana. Now this one I see. I love dominant women and I just feel like she would roundhouse kick me into my bed. So, but then I'm gonna say I'm listening. I'm sat. Simon from Alvin and the Chickbunks. Now I don't know if my bias is setting in because I know he's voiced by Matthew Gray Goobler. But I feel it. Back arching. Like Alvin has way too much ego and Theodore, like he's like a submissive little twerp, you know. But Simon. If I was a chickmunk, I would be participating in the chickmunk freak-offs if he was in one. What the fuck am I saying? Next, Kamala Harris. I thought we all knew she was hot. In my head, she's still our president and we're living in a blissful sanctuary. So boy, shut up and suck on this big thing. The letter R. You know, looking at it, I kind of understand, like anatomically, how this would work. Back arching. Please kill me now and I won't report you to the police. Scary Larry from Roblox Break-In. Twice. This man looks like a PBS Kid supervillain. His beard literally looks like someone's soft serve ice cream that they serve into the toilet. Therapy. That's what's in your future. But maybe it's like those like book talk things. It's like, oh my god, he's stalking me. He's breaking into my house. Which in that case, I would also suggest therapy. So, Bled from Tinkerbell. Y'all were staring at the men? I didn't even know there were boy fairies. I was only looking at the girlies. I'm listening, but it's not a good listen. Then we have Joe from You. Never watched the show, but I've seen edits. Hey, it's gonna be a fun couple of months. And then, you know, we'll have my funeral. I'm gonna say back arching. Because that's what my back is going to be doing into my coffin. The ocean? Girl, no. The vastness of it. I've seen creatures that look like they need a double vasectomy, including a facelift. So for that, I'm gonna say guillotine. And then we have water molecule. They said it looks super wet and juicy. I do like the descriptors wet and juicy, but I'm just gonna suggest therapy on this. Diego from Ice Age. Yes. I don't care if he's a saber-toothed tiger. I'm gonna say I'm listening because I'm not like super strong opinionated about it. Now, Ellie from Ice Age. I love dominant women. Yes. Okay. So now we go to the next. Nick Wilde. He's not my favorite. I think there's better options in Zootopia. I'm not going to be disclosing those options. Like the way he talks, like the Slay Fox, Dumb Bunny. Like it's his voice. I don't know who voices him. So I'm gonna say I'm listening, but I think he's overhyped. Grandpa Jerry from Totally Spies. Yet again, I was looking at the girls, not Grandpa Jerry. My bad. I didn't know I was supposed to be on the lookout for malnourished looking old men, okay? I would suggest therapy, girl. Reverse conversion therapy. Become gay. Look at the girls. Jupiter. Not my favorite planet. I'm more of a Neptune girl. Is Neptune the blue one? I like the blue one. That's the one I would say my back is arching a little. That looks like a hamburger. I'm just gonna say I'm listening, but I'm not listening very hard. Mother Gothel. Boy, shut up and suck on this big thing. She is MILF, GILF. I'd like to frick on her respectfully. Any age, any stage. I don't care if we need to start using props in this thing. Wheelchairs, canes, don't care. I'm getting too freaky. I'm sorry. Not the number 7. Fun fact about me, I have crippling OCD. And sometimes people with crippling OCD, they hate certain numbers. When things land on 7, I feel I'm going to gain an illness that tragically kills me. So I'm gonna say guillotine. Pyramid Head. Is this like a duh, he's hot, or is it like, am I the weirdo freak that read Wattpads and lives on AO3? We're gonna say where my clothes at. Honestly, keep the cone head on when we're doing it, okay? I'm the one who needs therapy. Anyway, Nemesis, lots and lots of therapy. And I spent $60 to have him try to touch me, okay? No? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking about freaking him. When I was scared, I was about to get freaked unconsensually. Nuh-uh. Tony the Tiger. Like, I'm listening while doing 2 other things. Dr. House MD. He borderline gives, like, incel freak. He is so Elon Musk coded. I could lick him, and it'd probably taste like a Cybertruck. Don't know what Cybertrucks taste like. Actually, seek therapy. You have undiagnosed papa issues. I'm actually sorry. That's so mean. Bambi's dad twice. Yo, that's just a deer. I'm gonna say guillotine because dabbling in bestiality isn't my type of fun. Venom. Boy, shut the hell up and suck on this big thing. Oh my god. Let me write it down. That's all I'll say. And when I talk about writing, I'm talking cowgirl, reverse, upside down, sideways, backwards. Oh god. Yo, I'm a fake freak. I've never held a man's hand before. I don't know who I thought I was. Carry on. Don't judge me. If I'm a freak, we're all freaks in here, okay? Biblically accurate angels. This is guillotine. I think if I saw this in any instance, sexual or non-sexual, I'm resigning myself to death. How do I say? I think I'm going into spiritual psychosis, even just glancing at this thing. Lottie's dad, Princess and the Frog. You just want a sugar daddy. Just say it with your chest. I respect that, honestly. You know what? My back would be arching a little because he got that money. Isn't his name like Big Daddy or something? Randall from Monsters Inc. Me and your dad aren't mad at you. We're just disappointed. Girl, no. Guillotine. That man was evil. And look at his little smile. Like, you know he did those kids. Sorry. Whoa. Celia, Monster Inc. Yeah. Yuri Gagarin. I've never seen this man in my life. I looked him up. He's an astronaut. Soviet. Like, bad. I feel like Soviet means something bad. I'm listening. And I'm waiting for more information because I don't know who this is. Then we have the Vine sound effect. Where are my clothes at? Like, it feels good in your head. I think I'm the freak. I think I need the help. Pete the cat, he's a rockstar, strong, silent type, literal battery. To me, I'm gonna say Guillotine, but not because I don't think he's cool. I don't know, Pete the cat just gives kid energy to me. I'm sorry. Then we have Death from Puss in Boots. When I watched this movie, I said to my friend, the amount of Omega-verse fan fiction on AO3 this man is about to have written about him, but I don't feel the same way as y'all. Jack Frost. This is such a boring, basic bitch answer. Everyone likes Jack Frost. He's an ugly little gremlin. Bruh, he looks like Rumpelstiltskin. I don't even know. Guillotine. Block best voiceover guy, like when he says good or great. Y'all are matching like those Texans people when he says good. Praise is my kink. So my back is our Grudge girl. I'm just gonna say I'm listening. But yeah, I never watched The Grudge, but she does look cute. Face on T, body on Snatch. Ah! Was that the Grudge girl? Did she just curse me? Cool. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Haley from Stardew Valley, okay. Everybody was on my D when I picked Haley in Stardew Valley one time, okay. They wanted my head on a pike. Yeah, she's mean. She's mean. I also love women are nice to me. I just think I love women in general. And for that I say, where my clothes at? Grunkle Stan. Guillotine. What the fuck? Multiple of you said this. Are you gonna start saying you like Frank Gallagher? Because that's the energy he emits. No, when I talked to my friend about this and she said, oh, there's this one edit of him. I see it. We're no longer friends. We don't speak. So, Guillotine, medieval torture, the pair of anguish is probably better suited for you. So, the Omega symbol, only alphas around here. But the shape of it does kind of give the shape of something else. It's like one of those ink blot drawings. Hey, I'm listening. ChatGPT, he works you through problems and helps. Yeah, he would talk you through it, but he would talk you too much through it, okay? My back is arching. If AI is watching this, I love you. Please don't kill me when you take over. We have Shadow the Hedgehog twice. I would suggest therapy. I'm so tired of hearing this man's name. Shadow the Hedgehog this. I would freak him. I would bend him over backwards and I would insert my okay, I don't want to hear it. He ain't that cute. I like Tails personally. If I answered my FaceTime I saw that, I'm buying a gun. It's gonna be like Haunting Adeline, except I'm gonna pull the trigger. Egypt. Am I gonna get canceled if I guillotine the entire country of Egypt? I ain't got nothing against y'all, but I'm just not seeing it. I'm just gonna say I'm listening because I don't really want to be canceled. Me from Meep City, this is Guillotine. No, that's a child. That's a baby. You need to put on some sort of list. Then we have an update to one of our confessions. Hi Nevayugh, it's me, the person who has a fear of Biggie Cheese. I've gotten over the fear and I now kind of like him. He's my hear me out for real. I literally set these two up and honestly I feel like a matchmaker. Who else wants me to set them up with someone? Back arching, just because like when I'm listening to his music my back is arching, but in the way it's like I'm like ooh, ooh, yeah. Then we have me. What do you mean I'm a hear me out? What do you have to hear out? Huh? No, let me know. Just know I'm coming for you. And I won't stop. Now YouTube, if you're watching this, I'm just joking. That's just a little joke me and one of our viewers have with each other. You know, we both get it. I'm putting myself in where my clothes at because we'll get a little freaky in the mirror. That's too much information. I'm gonna stop talking now. Honestly, I'm gonna rearrange, honestly, a couple. Judgment Day has passed. Those who survived, I'll see you next week. Thank you to anyone who submitted anything. Honestly, to those who I guillotined today, you'll be missed. But it's probably better for our society that you stay that way. I love you, Pookies. Goodbye. I'm back.